Hey guys, today was a red day again. We really expected it was going to be a green day, but it didn't. So in this video, I want to cover some reasons why I still think and I still believe, to my core that AMC stock can still jump next week. So you want to stay till the end in order to, get through all the reasons, especially if you do hold or you want to buy AMC if it's not the case yet. So stick with me. All right. Well, Friday, not the day we expected, but it closed at 683. That's a 367% pullback, for the day, and it opened, and then pre-market was up, and then dipped, and then went way up, and we thought it would break that $9 mark barrier or wall, and in order to go above. But it didn't, and then since then, it just never came back. It just continued to drop in order to close at 683. If we look at GameStop in the other hand, even though it closed almost 20% up, it at the time during the intraday session, right after the open, it was 75% up for the whole day, as gains, and then dropped again. You can see a strong correlation there between GameStop and AMC as they trade, even though GameStop had a little more volume into the spike. But basically, what made the drop? No volume, people, no volume at all. Here at the spike, we have 4 million in volume at a point 4.4, and then as the price fades, not even 500 in volume. So there's no volume, and I guess, people maybe taking profits when it did hit 8. Maybe people who got the losses, maybe people, since it did hit that 8 or 9, maybe they were down and then they just cover everything and then went out. Maybe they are waiting for to see what will happen in order to get back in. Now, this morning, we just heard that Robinhood lifted all the restrictions around all the meme stocks, AMC included, GameStop included, so basically you don't have any restriction now in order to buy AMC or GameStop or all the other, Nokia, Bloomberg, Express, and the rest. So, it came, 5 days, 1 week after the whole thing happened, and I seriously believe that if they didn't put into place this restriction to begin with, the share price of AMC will definitely not be where it stands now. It definitely contributed on, cooling off the whole sentiment, the whole bullish sentiment. Otherwise, the shorts within AMC and GameStop would have been squeezed totally. And, we'll probably looking at an AMC share price at around maybe another 30, 40, 50, that was entirely possible. But the fact that you can have people buying, it messed up the whole thing. And that was totally illegal, according to me. That's just my opinion. Anyway, so that will give us, another drive into next week as we see more people maybe getting back into the game, as AMC is now trading at a very low, so that will give us maybe another momentum, definitely something to consider there. Now, the other thing is, AMC is opening more and more theaters. I just read that AMC opened up 2 more theaters around New York this Friday, and then same thing with Boston, the Boston area. So as the vaccinations ramp up, as more and more people or less and less people are hospitalized due to coronavirus, so it's a sign of good recovery, and I think this is definitely something that will play into the benefits of recreation businesses such as AMC. People are itching to go out. People are itching to get the lives back to where it was last year or 1 year ago. So definitely people will be flooding theaters. That's for sure. So that's another thing that will definitely improve the income on AMC, improve the balance sheet, and potentially investors are looking for a company that is having growth, and this will definitely something that you want to consider by investing into AMC stock. And then finally, guys, remember that we still have that Friday 9 date in place where we're going to really see when or how much exactly in terms of short percentage or short ratio we do have on AMC, because right now, even though you can see here we still have 55% short as of yesterday, it is still not really updated, and we'll really have a pretty clear idea on where we stand on the short interest, because it will definitely give us kind of a direction on whether or not this thing is definitely over or this thing can still have a chance to happen. So we'll see what happens on Tuesday. And then finally, guys, don't forget, we still have two major things here. First, the $2 million call on the AMC hitting $20 that was put into place last week, and that is to expire Friday the 12th. So Friday 12th, we have someone who actually put $2 million bet by buying a call option, because he does believe that the share price of AMC will be hitting the $20 mark. So will it happen? I don't know. Maybe he does know something that we don't, but this is definitely something I keep in the back of my mind, because I've seen that play into other stocks that I own, before, and it played well. So let's stick around and see what will happen. And then finally, guys, don't forget the 2008 short squeeze that happened with Volkswagen. We do know that there is a strong correlation between what happened here between GameStop, AMC, and the short squeeze in 2008 on Volkswagen. Basically, they went up, both like AMC and GameStop went up, and then went down pretty much to the same level before the whole thing started, and then from that point forward, spiked. So would it happen with AMC? Would it happen with GameStop? I do believe there is still a chance it will happen, but I can't guarantee. There is no guarantee in the stock market. Again, it's a roller coaster, and there is so many factors to put into play here that I don't care how expert, I don't care whether you're a financial advisor, professional or now, you just can't predict the future. So it's just, I don't want to say speculation, even though it's in a way, but no one can for sure predict what is going to happen in the future. So we just take the facts, take the data that we have now in order to kind of make some expectations, make some predictions based on what happened in the history. That's what we call a trend. So a trend tend to always repeat itself, but it doesn't have to. So those reasons are keeping my hopes up. Definitely I'm still holding my shares, even though the short squeeze doesn't happen next week. I'm still holding my shares because the future of AMC is definitely brighter than most people give it credit. So guys, this is everything I have for today. Let me know in the comment section what you're doing for next week. Are you willing to buy more in order to average it down? Do you think this thing can still happen given the reasons I mentioned? Let me know in the comment section what you think. All right, take care guys, see you on the next one. Cheers.